Greetings, grace and peace to you, beloved of God of Grace Lutheran Church. Pastor Ben here with another weekly update for our Grace happenings, and I'm eager to share some things with you this week. We are starting the year 2022 in the midst of so many different things, the midst of continued COVID threats and trauma on so many levels. But we here at Grace are continuing forward in the gospel ministries that Christ has called us to do here in so many ways. And we're continuing the momentum we began to build together last year to make this a wonderful year of growth and innovation. As I already mentioned, the threat of Omicron variant and skyrocketing COVID numbers, it's just so real right now. I met with our regathering team last week, and we thoroughly discussed the options we have for keeping this congregation and our visitors as safe as possible. Right now, we are not making the choice to suspend in-person worship as long as we can all follow an updated set of protocols. A link is provided in your Grace Happenings email this week to all these protocols, which enforce all of our previous protocols and provide some updates and some emphasis as well. Please keep a close eye on your email and to my announcements moving forward, as we'll continue to need to be flexible based on the emerging data and realities among our community. Like I said, we're not choosing to suspend in-person worship, but there may come a point where that choice is made for us due to exposures or positive tests or staff shortages or any number of things. I urge you to please pray. Pray daily for our congregation. Pray for all those working on the front lines to battle this COVID threat. Pray for our community and the health and safety of those whom we love. As part of our new protocols, I've decided to include virtual communion blessing into our worship services each and every week. This means that if you're worshiping from home these days, you are welcome to use bread and either wine or grape juice that you have at home and celebrate communion with us during our live-streamed worship. Please make sure that it is actually bread and either wine or grape juice. Follow along with the service, including confession and forgiveness, the communion liturgy, and speak the Lord's Prayer aloud together with the congregation. We'll also make kits available at Grace that you can pick up. Bags with 2 of the to-go communion cups, and an instruction card from me if you'd like to swing by at any time on Thursday evening, Friday, or Saturday to pick them up. They'll be near to the front entrance outside. We do this because we trust that God the Spirit is able to bless whatever God chooses. And in this season in which it is a threat to be physically together in some ways, God can bless both the communion elements and our lives without boundaries or barriers. The last thing I wanted to mention to you, and I'm very excited to announce this, is that our new Wednesday evening Bible study together, which begins next Wednesday, January 19th from 6:30 to 7:30, will run for 6 weeks every Wednesday evening and will be a study of the life and legacy of Herod the Great, an amazing and intriguing and mad and paranoid and genius figure from history and from Scripture. This is the same one who slaughtered the innocents in Matthew chapter 2, the Epiphany story. I hope that you will join us in person in the fellowship hall with masks and distancing obviously required, or on Zoom, and a link will be sent out each Wednesday starting next week. I hope to see you there. Okay, that's probably enough for this week. Please stay tuned to all the announcements of the church. May God bless you richly and have a safe, happy, and healthy weekend.